All righty, ladies. Happy Sunday. It's so crazy that another week has gone by. In fact, it's even crazier that half this 2019 year is over. It's so bananas. So we're going to do two things tonight. And one is hearing from Brittany. I really hope that she shares kind of the backstory to all of this, because I think it makes it super, super powerful in knowing where she's at right now. She's going to talk about mindset, which you guys honestly can completely unlock everything that is holding you back in this business. And she is living proof of that. And I know her and I have had conversations, and it's kind of even hard to put it into words, but I know she's going to do her best job to do so. So I'm super excited to hear from her, and then we're going to chat about Morning Meltdown after that. So I will hand it over to her.
Let me know, Andrea, if I miss anything, because I was pretty much an open book in telling you my thought process on a lot. But so I can't remember when the last Super Saturday was. I think it was the end of April. And one of the speakers said, if you're not hitting Success Club, you're just a discount coach. And I was pretty pissed just because I put in way too much time. Sorry, apparently I'm going to cry. To be just a discount coach. And I'm sure, like, when you go for months showing up and you don't, like, you're not getting anywhere, but it's all because of your mindset. Like, if you're going into it thinking, nobody's going to join me, nobody's going to join you. Why would they? Like, you don't even believe in yourself. Oh my goodness. Why is anybody else? So that was my mindset. And it's crazy to admit that that's how I felt about it. So yeah, but I've done a lot. I can't even tell you how much personal development I've done in this last month. Listening to Jim Fortin, I believe is his name, and just talking about your energy and you're thinking abundance and a mindset and everything like that. And I've also listened to a number of I'm going to butcher her name, Emily Farber now, and sorry, let me take a deep breath, and how she went from a diamond coach. I think she was a diamond coach for like maybe 4 years, and then like total did a huge mindset change, and like within 6 months ended up with like 15-star 20-star diamonds on her team. And just like, so I've listened to a lot of just like things how she's talked about it, and she said, whether you think you can or you think you can't, you're right. And it's the truth. Like, if you doubt yourself, why? Everybody else can read it. Like, whether or not you are showing up in your feed and your Instagram stories and everything else, it all comes down to, if you're doubting yourself, nobody is going to join you because they're not believing in you either. So that's kind of what I have. Wow. Yeah. So it's been a crazy month for me. And I'm at Success Club 12 right now, and I have signed 4 coaches in like basically the last 30 days, and I had like 0 Success Club points for the last 3 months. So it's been crazy. I didn't plan on coming on here crying at all.
And what I love about it is that this transformation is so freaking real. And I'm going to try to not cry, because I have seen, I don't know if any of you watch Brittany, but I will type her name in and just creep on her stories every once in a while. And for months, I could feel her self-doubt. And we had this conversation about a month ago, and she told me the things that were holding her back, and she's like, no more. And then I go and I creep on her stories now, and it's like a completely different human being. And she's excited and she's smiling, and I can literally feel the confidence coming through the phone. And lo and behold, she's like super close to hitting diamond now because of a decision she decided to make in her head and follow through with it, and it's, do you feel like it was an overnight thing? I mean, there's no right or wrong answer there. Like, could you just talk a little bit about that?
Um, yeah, I mean, it kind of was a fast click. So the Emily that I'm talking about, like, so it's so hard because it's like I just keep writing myself off. Like, I didn't have any Instagram followers. I literally created Instagram to run my business. And so there's a lot of things that I've doubted myself like the whole time. Like, I don't know Instagram. Why is, like, nobody's going to follow me. Nobody's going to do this. And then, like, listening to Emily talk, and she's like, I had 200 followers. So it's just like, I think when I could relate so much to, like, where, like, her starting and me starting, I'm not saying I want to be number 2 in the company, but just to know, like, you don't have to have followers. You don't have to have people. I live in a small town. There's so many things. Like, I'm in HR. I can't really be promoting what I'm doing in my side business at work, like, whether if somebody asks me or follows me on Facebook or social media, like, that's something else. But there's so many, like, other connections that I feel like I'm at a disadvantage for. So those were, so I just really related to so many things that Emily had said, and then just her talking about her mindset, like, so 5 people liked your post. Well, I hope you have the confidence that 200 people liked your post, because that's how you need to go into it. You need to, like, think like, and here's the other thing, the people that have joined me this month, one, I think maybe 2 of them have maybe liked something in the past. Like, otherwise they were totally people I never knew were even following or watching. And so you just have to keep showing up every day. I don't know.
Does anybody else have questions to pick Brittany's brain? Do you relate? Or, I mean, you can type it in the chat. You can unmute yourself. Alina has a really good point. She typed in the chat talking about Emily. She always says that she showed up like she was selling out the stadium when she was only signing up a few people a month. Eventually, she was selling out the stadium. Absolutely. Any questions? How did that feel, Brittany?
Well, oh my gosh, it just went in a whole different direction than I even thought. Yeah, and another thing was that, so I haven't set goals really at all with my business, mainly because I was scared that if I don't hit them, like, if I don't hit them, I'll be discouraged and I won't do it. But then, they're like, you want to set goals that you don't think you're going to hit, because, like, they're going to challenge you and make you change and do things, because if you're doing the same old stuff, you're going to get the same results. And, like, so, and that was like, I watched this video at the beginning of June. And so my goal for the month was Success Club 5 at the time. And she's like, well, you got to double it. Success Club 10. I'm not going to lie. I never thought I would hit. I mean, I've had donuts the last 3 months, I believe. So it's like, to hit, 10, I just didn't even think it was doable. But yeah, so you just have to change the way you're doing what you're doing if you want to see different results.
I love it so much. We might need you to start every team call so we can get all our feels out there.
Oh my gosh. I'm sorry. And
Don't apologize. Oh my gosh. Do not.
Andrea messaged me this morning and asked if we were still on, and I just said, oh, I've been in a PMS funk. I don't know. So I'm sorry. This is kind of what you'll get.
Oh, I love it. Well, if anyone thinks of any questions while we continue on tonight, please type them in the chat, and I'm sure Brittany would love to answer them. But let's switch gears a little bit. Alina's going to pop on and just give everyone a brief overview of the new program coming out, and then it would be awesome to have a brainstorming session with all of you.
Who's pumped for Morning Meltdown? I am so excited. Jericho's my favorite, so I just can't even wait for this. But tomorrow, so I just want to run through some dates, some key dates to know about, and kind of if you haven't looked through the FAQs and the product toolkit for all the information on the program, I just want to highlight what it's going to look like for you guys so that you know what we're stepping into, because tomorrow as coaches, we can purchase the program. And everybody should be, because the people who have been in the test group, I don't know if any of you guys have been following any of the coaches in the test group, but it is insane. One, it looks like a super, super fun program, and it's different than anything that I've seen out there that we currently have. And also the results are bananas. So hope that everybody's going to be jumping on board with that program. So all you need for it is 3 sets of weights: light, medium, heavy, which most everybody has if they've ever done 21 Day Fix, or, you know, most of your current customers already have that. And signing a new customer on that's very simple. It's very basic. So you don't need anything else other than that. It is a high intensity cardio and resistance training program. So she has it broken down into 5 phases of 20 workouts apiece. So it's 100 workouts, and it's broken down into sets of 20, and within those 20 you do 10 workouts, and then it bumps up the intensity with the second 10, adding like little extra challenges in there. And so the cool and really interesting thing, and I'm curious to see once it comes out how it actually works, but it says it's 100 workouts. It's meant to be done in the morning, but you can complete them kind of in any way that you want. So if you want to build in rest days on certain days, you can do that, and then you tack on that day's workout to the next one. You like stack the workouts if you want to give yourself extra time off. It sounds a little bit different structure-wise than things that we've seen before, so I'm excited about that, because who doesn't need flexibility, especially in the summertime, to be able to kind of move your workouts around your life, right? So I'm excited for that. The workouts are only 20 to 30 minutes long. Who's excited for that? Yes, everybody should be raising their hand right now. And let's see if I'm missing anything. Okay, let's walk through the dates here. So tomorrow through the 15th is our coach exclusive launch. So that's when just coaches have access to purchase the program. Starting July 16th is when our customers can start ordering the program. And then VIP early access actually starts on the 29th. So that runs July 29th through September 30th. And there is a Super Trainer launch group 1 and 2. And I don't know much about that yet. I need to look into that. But the first one runs July 29th through August 11th. And the second one runs September 3rd through the 16th. So I need to look more into that. But then October 1st is the program launch on Beachbody On Demand. So that's when everybody will have access to it. So that's a lot of time between now and then when people are going to want to jump on early access, which is awesome. I know when they started doing, I think last summit was the time when they first started doing kind of these broken up different levels of promoting, and it seemed really odd at first, like why would you not just do one single launch? But over the year we have seen how that works and how that increases sales, because it builds this like sense of FOMO, I think, for people, and they don't want to wait when everybody else is doing it. They're seeing everybody else doing it online, and so it creates an extra rush at the beginning. And then when people, it gives you more opportunities, I think. So take advantage of that early access. The best way to do that, and we're going to do some brainstorming here so that everybody can kind of toss around some ideas, but you can't promote it if you're not doing it. So first step, purchase the program, get your access to the workouts. We're going to get some preview workouts that we can do over the next couple weeks through the 15th, where we can actually test it out. So that gives us, not only just the knowledge of what it's about, but we can talk about and show example clips from us doing the workouts on our Instagram stories. We can talk about how it feels, what it's like, give your own personal experience in that. Because just like with anything, any program, any product, you cannot sell it if you're not using it. So let's just open up brainstorming chat. Let's pull this away from like typing chat and just pop off your microphone or pop on your microphone. And let's talk about how you're planning to promote this. What are you guys going to do to get people excited, to sell people on early access starting on the 16th? What are kind of some ideas? Don't everybody jump at once, okay?
So I've been following this marketing person that Tess recommended, and her biggest thing was, and it totally makes sense to me, you want to make sure that you're selling you and not the product, because the product is out there and everybody can go and get it. They can go to Beachbody Direct, or they can go to any Beachbody coach, but why are they going to sign up with you? And that was like the biggest thing to think about, is like, make sure that you know why somebody would want to sign up with you. Because if you're just saying like, it's 100 days, this is only 20 to 30 minutes. Well, yeah, but that's not helping them sign up with you. They could just go to Beachbody and do that. So really knowing what your marketing and what your plan is for that is going to be huge.
I love that so much, because really that comes down to your story and why this workout program is going to work for you. Is it the 20 to 30 minutes? Is it that there's a DJ? Like, pick something that you connect with, the fact that it's combining weights and dancing. Figure out what that is, and that's what you should talk about. I love that point, Brittany. Anyone else already marketing or?
Can you hear me?
Yes.
One thing I do with the sample workout that I've never tried before is I did it obviously and put it on my stories, and then I talked about it in my stories. And then I wrote, like, literally I sent 128 messages to the people that watched the story and said, hey, thanks for watching. Did you want to try the workout? So I sent the sample out to like 40 some people. And so I've gotten a lot of responses back saying it's super fun. Like, I think the program's going to sell itself if you can get people to try it. So I have like 3 links I'm supposed to send out tomorrow morning. Who knows if they'll fill them out. And then I'm going to reach back out to the people that I send samples to that I haven't heard from tomorrow too. So just an idea with the sample.
I have a quick question. So for July's Lifers, the group that are doing the same workouts and the launch of this is mid-July, are you going to double up, or what are you doing with that?
So in our Lifers group, we're doing 21 Day Fix for 3 weeks, and then the first week of Extreme. And then that Monday after that is the very first day that the program officially launches. So we get 10 sample workouts as soon as we sign up tomorrow, but it's not unlocking the whole program. That officially launches, I believe, the 29th or 27th, Alina said. So that's kind of how we're doing that transition piece of it. So, yeah.
So then for the, we would just double up to sample the workouts. Those would be like on top of our 21 Day Fix workouts that we're doing in the Lifers group.
I could be wrong, but I was watching one of Jericho's live on, I don't know, one of the Beachbody pages last week, And I think there's going to be a prep calendar released as well. And it sounds like it's from her. So I don't know if that's going to be like in the product or program material when we purchase it tomorrow, but she stated that she designed a calendar out there too. And I think that'll be almost from starting tomorrow to launch date.
Yeah, Sophie has really good info here in the chat. I just want to make sure I say it for the people watching the recordings that the 10 workouts that we get access to tomorrow when we sign up, they're only available during the coach window. So they disappear on the 15th, and then we all have to wait for the entire thing to open up at the very end. And the prep calendar is with the coach exclusive as well. So that'll probably get sent out with it. Any other thoughts or ideas, even if they're tiny little things that might spark something?
One phrase that I've used in the past with the sample workouts is just saying like try before you buy, because I think that so many people enjoy the fact that you can actually try it out before you buy it. It's something that I actually might try doing with a lot of the workouts, because with pretty much every new workout program that has come out, I don't know if anyone has noticed this, but the sample workout is just on beachbodyondemand.com. So like you don't need the 14 days to try it. It's obviously beneficial to do it, but that's something that I've thought about, that if you're having conversations with those people, you know, you can easily just send them that Beachbody On Demand link to whichever workout. But I feel like a lot of people kind of get that, oh, try before you buy kind of thing. And I've tried that before too.
Other thoughts? I love all of these. What about for a coach that is maybe brand new and doesn't really even know how to promote a program? Is there any tips that you have for, you know, somebody who's going to be watching the recording? Anything like that? Anything that you found to be successful?
I would just say do the program and then share like every single week, like this is my progress now. Now this is my progress, or oops, I've had a setback, but on to the next. But just invite people to join you. Like you don't need to be at the end, because that's one thing I regret from when I started. I waited till I like finished stuff and then invited, when really just invite them to join you, because they're not looking to follow somebody that's perfect, because they're not going to be perfect either. They won't be able to attain that. So.
Yes, I just want to echo that. I think the best way, hands down, to promote any program is to get results with it. So to go all in as a new coach or as a coach who's been around for a while, get early access to this program, go all in on it, follow the meal plan, follow the workout calendar, and get results with it. And like Candace said, share every single step of the way. And you're going to pull people in, whether that's for early access or for when it launches October 1st. But they want to see real people that they know, whether it's on social media that they follow or in real life. They want to see you getting results. So that is, I think, hands down the best way to do it. Also, since we don't have results yet and there is an early access that we can promote to, find the people who are in the test group and share their results. My upline's upline, Christy Williams, has crazy awesome results with this program. So find somebody that you relate to or that you've been following that was in the test group, and show what is possible with this and why you've decided that you're going to jump in and do this program and what you're excited about. Those are things that we can talk about now before we get our own results.
Do we need to ask people? So I asked Alina to share any pictures that she had access to on the team page so that we can use them. And if they are doing the test group, I'm pretty certain they sign a waiver that says that anyone can use their stuff. That's part of being in the test group. So you can absolutely use it. I personally recommend cutting off any like Beachbody logo or Morning Meltdown logo and just calling her by her first name and saying, aren't Christy's results freaking awesome? She just finished this program. I'm so excited to start it because I plan on getting results like this too. Because we don't want to be like barfing Beachbody stuff all over the place. We want people to ask us more questions. So just a tip on that. Great question, Sophie, if we have to ask permission. We want to respect your time. So if we don't have other ideas, I think these are awesome places to start. Hopefully they got your wheels turning. And if you haven't like dug into any of this, don't let it overwhelm you, you guys. Just say there's a brand new exciting thing coming out next week and I don't know a lot about it, but I'm going to do it. Let me know if you want more info and we can figure it out together. I mean, you don't need to know like 100 things about Morning Meltdown in order to start talking about it. Just start talking and be like, I'm totally off my game and I didn't look it up. So, but I'm excited about ordering it tomorrow. So who wants to do it with me? So just run after it. But I want to thank Brittany again for sharing. And I know that's not the last time we're going to hear from her. And I just love hearing from all of you guys on this team. And don't be surprised if you someday get a message in your inbox saying, hey, you want to share on the team call? So I appreciate her being brave and doing that a lot. We will see you on the team page. I'll post this video shortly. All right, we'll see you later.